Hey everybody, can you hear me? Is everything sounding good? It's Lead Commander Greylock3491 here, and this is the Gamers Show. And I titled tonight's episode ELITEcast because I'm all by myself. Commander Macebite is away on business. So I'm here myself, and I'm like, what am I going to do tonight? And Commander Rednecks, good to see you. Commander Jedi Knight, good to see you. Are either of you guys on the Xbox? Because I'd love you to join me, because I'm solo tonight. So I know Rednecks, you may be at work or heading to and from work. So, and Jedi Knight, I don't know if you have it on the Xbox, but thank you, Rednecks. So in any case, what am I going to do tonight? Well, let me start by showing you my new ship. Same ship I had last week, just has a paint job. I actually broke down and bought more nameplates. So I have nameplates, paint jobs on 4 platforms or 4 accounts now. And but man, how can you stream without making your ship look nice? And inside, of course, I have the one mandatory thing here, my name across the front. Gotta have that, right? And what am I gonna do? Mr. Macebite isn't here. Kind of running solo with my alt account here. Alright, thank you, Station. So, I don't know. Rednex was talking about Upsilon Phoenicis. Maybe I should go there. Macebite said, hey, while I'm away, go to Upsilon Phoenicis and get some stuff because you don't have anything. I'm like, yeah, this is my alt. Of course I don't have anything. It's an alt. Uh-oh. Somebody's trying to exit at the same time as me. I can hear him. Whoa, whoa, that's the ceiling. Don't scratch the paint. It's brand new. All right, we survived. We survived. We did it. Thank you, gentlemen. In any case, maybe that's what we should do. Should we do something else? I don't know. You guys tell me. What should we be doing tonight? Cal is on the PC, so there's no cross pay. So we play PC Sunday nights. Let's see if I can take these off too. Ugh, been wearing them all day. Oh, much better. Now I gotta squint. Oh, PS4. But he is. See, I knew it. He's on the road right now. But I got it on PS4 too. But don't have an Anaconda on the PS4. So he's 9,000 light years from Colonia. Jedi Knight is. So he cannot join us either. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Station. Appreciate that. All right. So maybe I should go to Upsilon Phoenicis and see if I can get some minerals for the old engineering. Do I even have it bookmarked? I don't even know. This is what happens when you have multiple accounts. You don't know. Do you have bookmarks? Do you not? Yeah, I do. There it is. Oh no. How far is this? Wow. Oh man. Do I have a fuel scoop? Tell me I didn't leave home without a fuel scoop. Phew. Oh, it's a good one too. All right. You see, I haven't played this alt since last week. All right, so let's hit it. What do you think? I think I'm 35 light years. Whoops. Got to come down a little bit. 35 light years here. Let's see. Yeah, 3464. Okay. So it's going to be like 8 jumps, 7 jumps. All right, not bad at all. Okay. Let's see what the guys are saying. They're all talking about Jedi Knight. Who's going to beat us to Colonia because he's already almost all the way there. It's about 22,000 light years to Colonia. Yeah, what's this? What's this new message? Tip off. I got a tip for you. I won't say it. This is a non-explicit live stream. Yeah, let's scoop. Let's do some D-scan here. This is what we do, right? 13 new objects. So, while I'm making my flight over the Upsilon Phoenicis, what have you guys been doing in game? Come on, let me know. Man, it would be nice to have voice attack on the Xbox. That would be very cool. So when I was looking at, and I have that turned off on the PC, I got to turn that off here. You know, on the PC, I've been doing combat and community goals. So tonight was like, well, what am I going to do? Where you kind of got combat and community goals all wrapped up with the on the PC side. I want to do that again. You know, Commander Plater, who is a very well-known commander and live streamer of Elite Dangerous, he posted a video, and you know, it's probably been a week now, or maybe more than a week, but he posted a video talking about, to paraphrase him, Elite Dangerous fatigue. I mean, there becomes a point when you've played the game so much, it's kind of like, do I want to keep playing? And I noticed a couple of my friends who play Elite, like Caster and Bionic and some of the other guys, they're playing different games tonight. Now, granted, it could be somebody else in their family playing on their account. But, you know, what is it that keeps you coming back to a game over and over again? I mean, for me, it's usually friends. I mean, I would not have played Battlefield 2 or StarCraft or Halo co-op, you know, split screen or System Link, if it wasn't for other people to play with, right? That's what keeps me coming back. And so when I'm flying solo, like I am tonight, I kind of think, you know, is there another game I'd rather be playing right now? And, you know, the funny thing is, what I want to do most is the Guardians. But guess whose Guardians mission disappeared again for the, I had lost count. I just started taking pictures when I got it. You know, they're supposed to last for 30 days. Most of them haven't even lasted for 5 days. So it's kind of sad, you know? It's kind of like, there's so much good in 3.0. So much good, but those little things, you know, it's like there was this article I once read. It was called The Pebble in the Shoe. You can have the best running shoes. You can have the best socks. You can have, you know, you can be a super athlete. But if you have even the tiniest pebble in your shoe, it's going to make running excruciatingly painful after a while. So, I don't know. Does that make any sense? Let me know. I'm going to go to the chat here. What are the guys saying? Rednecks is flying around in the DBX. The DBX is a great jumper, man. That can get you from point A to point B in no time. I'm using it for the community goal on the PC because it has such a great jump range. And, you know what? You can't really pick up more than 15 or 18 commodities at a time if you hit the 2 of the 3 stations that are close to each other, relatively close to each other. So it's perfect for that as well, that rare goods CG that's still going on. In fact, if we can take a look at that, I actually don't have it on this one, so we can't take a look at it until we land. How are we doing? 2 jumps. I wish that number, how many jumps left? I wish that was right there in the bottom left. That would be awesome, right? That would be very cool because that's the only reason I go over here. And then half the time you try to do it when you're in hyperspace, you can't do it, right? You go over there and it says, "Hey, I'm going to sleep. Come back in a few seconds." Okay. So why am I going to Upsilon Phoenicis? Well, it's a great place to get minerals. I think we did this a few nights ago. I mean, a few live streams ago. But it was on the PC. Now, Commander Macespice says it looks just as good on the Xbox. And I'm on the Xbox tonight, so let's take a look. One more jump. Henry, how you doing? We're on the Xbox tonight. I'm sorry. Yeah, tonight's an Xbox night. I wish it was a PC night because I need somebody to join me. It would be great to have you here. But, hey, Henry, are you around on Sunday? You want to join us on Sunday? We're using Discord now for the chat. So we won't have that issue we had with Ocelot where people couldn't hear each other. Got that all worked out. That's all solved. I think. Maybe. Probably. All right. Now, this is the question. How do you find the lava spouts? Well, I think it's on the first planet, but I think... There it is. Look at that. You don't even have to go anywhere. It's right there. Boom. Bang. All right. Oh, and it's directly behind me. Victor, 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 what you been doing? Turning, turning, turning. Come on, old girl. Alright, I just bought the ship last week, so it's not that old. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go to 75% right now because I don't want to blow by it, and I want to read what's going on with the chat. Oh, Henry Whoopi. Hey, that would be great. We usually meet up at around 7:15 Eastern time, and I know you're on Eastern. Pretty sure you're on Eastern. And just so we can make sure mics are working and all that, and then we go live at 7:30, so that'd be awesome. All right, Jedi Knights DBX is called the Lundai. And it was your primary before going to the Anaconda. That's very cool. My primary was the Python, but man, Python jump range, nothing like the DBX. Michael M, welcome, Commander 07 to you too. All right, now Mace had me put really, really cheap thrusters in this guy, so I got to be a little careful here coming in. Yeah, careful is for wimps. Who needs careful? I have a reputation uphold. The clan of Hagar. Can't drive. I can't drive 100 meters per second. Beam me up, Scotty. Thank you, Victor. It's good to know. So, Henry, what have you been doing in game? Love to hear what you've been doing. You working the community goals? Same for you, Michael. What have you been up to? Let us know. I'm not often flying solo. Usually I got to fight for my right to speak because everybody else is talking. Another great 80s song. All right, yep. This is. Did you guys see there was this great post where somebody showed a Corvette coming into an atmosphere? It was like, it was doctored up. It wasn't real. It wasn't like leaked footage from Frontier or anything. But I thought it looked so cool because it kind of looked like the space shuttle entering the atmosphere. And I said, hey, you know what? That would be really cool if atmospheric entry looked like that, where you had the plasma kind of encircling your spaceship. And quite honestly, somebody brought up a good point. The current shields wouldn't actually stand up to that. And you know what? If they add atmospheric landings, we'll probably like a real atmosphere, like a planet like Earth or whatnot. We probably have to buy better shields. So I'll probably have to come out with that atmospheric shields in kind of re-entry hull armor. Kind of made of those tiles like the. Well, hopefully have something better in 3303, but. We don't even have, we get self-driving cars, and we don't even have autopilot, but we'll get back to that. Well, that's man, some of the arguments people use for it's like I got automatic locks in my car, and they're like I'm cheating. It's like I'm putting criminals out of business, because my car, I got a button, and it's like I can lock my, oh, what do you hate criminals? You don't want them stealing your, where does this come from? So I was talking on the forums. I'm like, all right, so which major sci-fi show has the pilot sitting there hitting a button every 60 seconds? The correct answer would be none. That's because it makes no sense. So autopilot, or I would prefer longer jumps, but autopilot's not a bad idea. Longer jumps would be better. Let us get out of our seat. Let's go back into the, the commander's. Commander's cabin. Let's go check that out. We could deck that out, maybe send some messages, talk to some people, see what's going on YouTube and the Frontier forums, and then we can jump right back in our seat to be totally ready for the, for the landing, or, for, docking at the station. But, yeah, a lot of people, they're like, yeah, autopilot would be bad, but I'm like, I don't get it. I mean, commercial airlines have had autopilot for quite a long time, and But personally, I prefer longer jump ranges. I would like to be able to jump maybe 200, 200, 250 light years. Whatever my tank would allow me to jump, Let's get that Guardian tech into the game. Let's do it. Let's bring it in. They were the good aliens. Well, except for creating those crazy AIs, right? Let's not even go there, right? So, I mean, we've seen that movie before, right? Kind of like the Matrix, right? It's like, except the AIs nuked everybody. But, hey, at least they beat the Thargoids first, before they beat the Guardians. Did you guys notice? I know I'm going off on a tangent here, but do you notice there's a lot of AI commercials these days? I mean, I'm seeing HP and Microsoft, and everybody's talking about AI. It's like, kind of weird. But, yeah, we're gliding. Gliding, gliding, gliding. Decollector. Decollector. That's your primary. It's a DBS, a Diamondback Scout. I've never flown my Scout very much. So there was a big question, like, what are you looking forward to in 3.1 or the Q2 release? And I want to know, what are you guys looking forward to? I can see there's a couple dozen of you in the watching the live stream. What are you looking forward to in the Q2 release? It was always supposed to be a smaller release. And for me, I'd like to do the Guardian stuff without it being bugged. And, I'd like to be able to have more than, one friend on the ground with me in an SRV and not have the game crash. I love the new planetary tech. It looks awesome. The planets look great, but really would like to have my friends all do the Guardian thing. That would be, I think, really fun. So I don't know. I'm really looking forward to Q4. Squadrons, carriers, really, really, more detail in the planetary services, the codex, things for exploration, things for mining. I mean, Q4 is kind of like I don't know. It's like it has everything in it, right? But Q2, I don't know. After Q1 and all these little pebbles in the shoe, it's like really just like to have the bugs fixed, especially around the Guardians and the SRV, so my friends and I could do it. We've had 3 live streams in a row where we've crashed, so we just don't do that on the Xbox anymore. Not a problem on the PC. I think it is a problem on the PS4 from what I was reading in the forums. They had the same issue. So what are the guys saying over here in the chat? Yeah, Michael's asking, what's even the Q2 release? It's a minor release. It was always slated to be a minor release. I don't know that they actually announced anything for it, except for maybe ongoing story updates. But, I don't know. I mean, quite honestly, the biggest thing happening this summer for me is, maybe Bethesda gets into the whole, space genre with their I want to say Starlight. I don't think it's called Starlight. I'm messing it up. And then, of course, No Man's Sky. Maybe maybe they'll add proper co-op. Who knows? Excuse me. But yeah, so I don't know. I know the good folks at Frontier are working very hard on it, that's for sure. Okay, this is where the bad thrusters come in. Alright. We've arrested our descent. Gears down. Wow, she's falling fast, people. It's gonna be a bump. Oh! Was that not the perfect landing or what? I gotta go buy a lottery ticket. That was like, well, don't count your eggs until they hatch here. Let's make sure we can get out in the SRV without any problems. Here we go. We're going on the surface. Excellent. Oh, it's 1.7. Man, that was like the luckiest landing I've ever had. Alright, so let's go get some minerals here. What's this? Oh, something right here. Oh, yeah, there we go. So, yeah. I know they're hard at work. They just moved into the new office, so that hopefully that's better for them. Let's see here. Oh, I'm still too close to the ship, huh? Alright, let's try this. Really? Really? You know what? I could just dismiss the ship. Of course, it'll probably land a mile away, but yeah, we'll worry about that in an hour. Let's watch her take off. Bueller? Could I have an external camera, please? I missed the whole thing. Bye. Alright, well, that was... Now, at least I can use my weapons here. That was one of my arguments, too, about autopilots. Like, I'm not even coming close to shooting it here. Is that, the recall and the dismiss. There's more intelligence in that than there is in autopilot. This little guy doesn't want to give up her precious cargo. Precious minerals. Okay. What am I doing wrong, gentlemen? Alright, that one just ain't going to give up her juice. No goodies coming from that one. Alright. Go over here. Crystalline fragments. Let's see. 35 light year jump range with SRV and 8 collector limpets. It's pretty good. Hey, Commander Thunpunker. I think it will be Squadron. No, Squadrons is quarter 4. I do know that because it's something I'm really looking forward to. Squadrons is quarter 4. Unless I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure I'm right. I've heard about this bug. Where you just have to unselect the target and then just shoot at random things in the way. So I've only done this 100 times, and I don't know why I'm having problems. I'm gonna actually save and exit and come back in. I'm in danger. What was dangerous? Interesting. All right, let's go back in there. Might as well go to Mobius since I'm all alone. All right, what else is no one but the viewers, so that I'm gonna make sure I send a clip to Macebite. He has to see that. I'm glad we got it on tape, right? I was going by the data of the focus feedback. They don't have a clue what's in 3.2, and I actually think Q2 is 3.1 because we're on 3.0 right now. I think. Oh, it doesn't say there. I missed it. Alright. Let's try this again, Sam. We'll get out. Indestructible. Mm-hmm. Alright, we'll keep on moving. Next. Guys, if I'm missing something, please don't be afraid to tell me, because, you know, like most of you, I worked all day, so, you know, and I'm old. So I often make mistakes. Did I finally get something? No, I think it just deselected. Wait, no. Oh, that's weird. No. See if we can scoop her up. Hey, we got some zinc. Let's check out the lava spout, see if it looks the same as it does on the PC. And you know what? It does. That don't look too bad. I actually think that looks a little better than it did on the PC the other night. Let's see what our graphics are set to. I'm on the Xbox One X tonight, and I am at quality 4K. Now, I know my PC is more powerful than my Xbox One X because it's a i7 with a 1070. But I actually think this looks a little bit better than what I saw on the... but I don't know what I had the... I am playing in 1080p because my Elgato does not support 4K, so... I think it looks good. Maybe even better than what I saw on the PC the other night. Redneck says, you're crazy. It looks identical. All right. Strike two, Gray. Strike two. All right. Thud Pucker is with me. I need a coffee, too. As a matter of fact, I've never turned down a coffee. Let's see. My perfect landing broke the planet. That's great. It was like not like I was destined for doom. I was destined to die, to crash, to explode, and when I didn't, man, it's really kind of the game's just like all off. It's kind of like, well, he's not even supposed to be here. Die, rebel fragments. Try it from the outside. This, Wait, what are you targeting? Target this one, right? Fine. Be that way. We'll go over here. Well, see, that one broke pretty easily. I think it's because this one is behind the rock. We can't get to it. All right, fine. All right, get me back inside. What button is it? Help me out. How about the X button? There we go. All right. I know. All right, Cargo Scoop is still not open. When did I close that? When I was mashing buttons, just doing things randomly. There we go. All right, let's see if we can go over here. Get the other one. So if any of y'all are in Xbox, feel free to join me, because I am running solo tonight. It's like I just can't hit it. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Well, at least we're getting something. Zinc. All right. I saw a new comment come up on the chat, so let me head on to my next spot here, and then I'll check that out. Ow. Precious cobble. Yeah, it's pretty precious because I can't shoot it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on down. Come on down. I'm going to have to get right in front of it, I can tell. So this week on the website, well, let me check the comments first before I go into that. See what everybody's saying. While we get the creepy music. There we go. All right. I actually have the Elite Dangerous soundtrack, and it's pretty awesome. Speaking of music. All right, before I talk about the website, let's see. This one looks closer. And let's see what's going on. What do we got going on here? Rednecks will be doing this tomorrow, so you just don't do what I did, and you'll be good. And hide a little Jedi. Little and Jedi. Man, I'm going to get out. So, on the website, see if I can pull that up here without putting my glasses on. Let me type it in. thegamersshow.com. Yes, there's 2 S's. I'll pull that up here while we collect our goodies. There we go. Let's get back in. Select. Cargo scoop is down. Score. All right. So on the website this week, I highlighted a couple things we had talked about in the past. The first thing was the ship scale video, version 3.0 by Matt. Oh, I forget his name already. Matt Ricardo. Wow, that thing is just awesome. I don't know if any of you guys, did you guys see that? The version 3.0 of that? I mean, it's very similar to 2.4 version, but there's some other stuff in it now. And I just think it just really gives you a sense of scale for the ships. So, I don't know if you guys have seen that, but... oh, it's you. All right. Jedi Knight, you should send me a friend's request. I don't think I have your friends that Xbox gamer tag on my friends list. But anyways, if you guys have not seen that, I linked to it over at thegamersshow.com, and it's really cool. It's really cool. Another thing I did was up on Reddit, and I forget the gentleman's name here. I think it was Tosoco. Yes, Tocoso created these images showing megaships and capital ships above U.S. cities. He created 2 really, really cool graphics, and it really gives you an idea of the scale, you know, how big these ships are, because you think, 10K, that's nothing. I run 2 of those every 2 days, but oh, we don't want to go to that. There's no goodies there. When you see it above the city of New York, it's kind of like, yeah, that's really big. So shout out to him from over at Reddit for those awesome pictures. He spent a lot of time. You know, people don't know it. When you're not a content creator, it's you know, you don't realize how much time it takes to create this stuff, but it really does. I'd like to tell people the show 24, which is a 45-minute television show, each episode took over a week to produce. Like, there was like dozens and dozens of people on set for typically more than 5 days, you know, typically 5.5, 6 days, to produce one 45-minute episode. So, I mean, kudos to both these guys for just creating these great the things. I know countless hours must have went into them. I don't think I'm going to get this one, guys. I just don't think she wants to come out. She's not ready to be plucked. I'm too close now to shoot. Somebody was saying deselect it and shoot it. That kind of doesn't work. Yeah, selecting it, shooting it doesn't work either. I guess she's not ready to be picked. And then the last thing I had on the website so far this week, at the Gamer Show anyways, is public events. Man, I love public events. If you guys have been following the channel, I'm a big fan. Whoa, don't run over that. I'm a big fan of Destiny and public events, and you know, it's not the end all and be all of gaming by any means, but it just had, you know, it adds a fun random mix into the game. And you know, early on in Elite's life, they had a video which I posted a link to. I guess my friend Jetty's online. That they had something like that, like a public event or community event. And it looks like so much fun. I wish they would add that to the game. I know they have priorities. There's things they have to do first, and you know, they have big fish to fry and all that, but I still think it would be fun. So I posted that. It's an old video, but I posted that up there now. Let's take a look at the other site here. And right now, for the first 100 subscribers to my my other YouTube channel, I am following everybody back. So if you have, see, this is what happens when you take your glasses off. You can't find your own website. Oh, I can see now. Wow, amazing. GreyLock3491.com. So I want to rename my, I want to rename my channel, but I need 100 subscribers to do it now. So even though the channel's been around since 2008, I haven't been using it. And so I need some help subscribing. So I'll follow anybody back who follows me over at youtube.com/user/Greylock3491. And so far we're up to 25 people, so that's great. Just need 75 more to be able to just name my channel so it's not this long hashtag. It's like there's something way out there. Alright, so let me go back to the chat here. 10-4, good buddy. It was a commercial for, what was it? Somebody's running a marathon, like a Smokey and the Bandit. My wife's like, yeah, we should watch that. Remember that? I don't think it's going to be as good as we remember, but it could be. You never know. It could be better than we remember, but I have a feeling it's not going to be. Oh, no minerals over here. Let's go over there then. Thud Pucka just finished filming. Who know? And that's just filming. Who know? Writing, and they're writing like 6 months before the show starts. Hey, Asla, how you doing? Whoa! Don't go buy your minerals. We'll be playing again on Sunday night, Ocelot, if you want to join us. We're trying to get Henry to join us. He said he's going to join us. I know it's kind of late for you. We start at 7:30. Let's see here. All right, so I was going to greatagamer.com. That's the other site. And I know Rednex has been there. And Rednex has seen some of the videos, or at least Rednex has been to the YouTube channel. And, you know, I've been really focusing on VR over there. You know, my VR vids on this channel don't get a lot of views, so yeah, we'll just move it over there and keep this to space games. And I'm having a lot of fun with all the Ready Player One content. They had the Sansar. You could explore H's. Has anybody seen Ready Player One besides me? But wait, what? It's too hot. I got the AC on. Do you guys hear the AC? I've had the AC on for like an hour now because I'm on the second floor here at the house. Whoa. And yeah, it's hot. It's hot. It was like 87 when I got home from work, and after being so cold in April. Oh my word. I was telling my wife it was like day after tomorrow, you know. The Atlantic, the Gulf Stream has, or Gulf Stream has been at its slowest rates in 1,500 years, and April was, it felt like the coldest April on record. I don't know if it was. I don't think it was. It was close, but we had snow halfway through April, usually April 1st or 2nd or 3rd. But we were still having snow in mid-April, and I'm like, day after tomorrow, baby. We're going to move south. It's another one of those, just not ready to pop, I guess. It's like a green tomato, right? It doesn't want to be picked. But man, today was hot. Up here in the northeast of the USA. This ain't gonna happen. Okay, moving on. So I get to try out the Ready Player One Oasis beta on my Rift, and that was a lot of fun too. And it's totally free. Both of those are free. So good marketing stuff. I really would like to do like a 2 or 4 player dungeon crawl in VR. I think that'd be great. Ocelot, you got VR now too, don't you? Oh, Ocelot's asking about Mr. Mace. He is out of town on business. So if you do have VR, try out the absolutely totally free Ready Player One Oasis. I like Gauntlet. I did like Smash too, but when I went to play it for the stream, it kept crashing. I don't know why. But started playing N-Space. I got to get the controls right. I actually reported a bug. I was so looking forward to that game, you know, N-Space being a space game in VR. But you know, flying so much in Elite, I gotta have the throttle cannot be on the. I cannot have the throttle on my thumbsticks. No way, no how. Yeah, there's an easy one. So no matter what I did, the throttle was always on the thumbstick, or the if I gave it to another button, that button still fired my weapons. It's like throttle and weapons cannot be the same button. Just doesn't work for me. So I'm hoping somebody figures that out and helps me out, because I'd love to play that game. Especially since I bought it. Love to play a game I buy. But, you know, so you map the throttle to your left trigger, and primary fire is to the right trigger. It's not on anything else, but when you pull the left trigger, it still does primary fire. I mean, I can't fix that. That's a software thing. Let's see here. Are you ripe or no? Okay. It's going to call for the external, the turreted view. Take 2. Somebody was picking on me that says, oh, I didn't know it was Torrent. I thought it was Tourette. I'm like, dude, I'm from the Northeast. That's just how we say things. It's not right, and we know it. When I first moved down south, I lived down south for 5 years. Our purchase agent was called, her name was Lisa, L-I-S-A. I probably told the story before, but of course I kept calling her Lisa, because that's what we do up here. And one day she just stopped me. She says, my name is not Lisa, it's Lisa. I'm like, yeah, that's why we call it soda. We know it's soda, but we call it soda anyways. Just who we are. Here we go. Wait, no. Pick me. Look at that. Self-service. You can't get better than that. First, perfect landing. Then, self-service minerals. Alright. So let me go back to the chat here after I blow this guy up. Oh, maybe she doesn't want to come out either. Oh, I think, well, carbon. No. There we go. All right. So this is surface mining in Upsilon Phoenicis at the Lava Spouts. Lots of minerals here. That's the beacon. We don't care about that. Only one. Drive the CA to Pizza Hut. Hey, Chozo, how you doing? Good to see you. So I think I'm feeling all mineraled out, guys. I think it's time to recall the old Anaconda, or the new Anaconda, because I just bought it. Recall. Let's see if we can get her coming in. Come on, give me external cam. Thank you. There she is. I hear her to the left. Come on, baby. Don't crash. So any E3 predictions from anybody? I mean, it's coming up quick. I mean, we're already in May, and it's in June. I want to hear about the whole the new spaceship game from Bethesda, if that's what it is. It may just be like Fallout 4 in space. Who knows? But yeah, that's I guess my number one. You never know. Maybe Frontier will announce something, but I don't think they will, unless it's the quarter 2 update. But that's not supposed to be big anyway. So as we discussed earlier. All right, looks like she bounced a little. Let's head on home. So anybody have anything you're looking forward to at E3? Let's look over here. Chozo's doing good? I am I'm not paying attention and running into rocks. That's about how my day's going, Chozo. No car, LOL. The Ghastly Gamer, how you doing tonight, man? Oh, yeah, you do. I just checked it. It's like they brought it up a couple more levels. So the Ghastly Gamer's asking about the current trade CG, the Rare Goods trade CG that we did Sunday night in our Diamondbacks. Well, Macespike brought his Anaconda, but the rest of us had the Diamondbacks because you only can grab. Well, we did the. And you can go back and watch the stream. We talk about it in detail, but we only did 2 of the 3 because only 2 of the 3 were close enough to really kind of make it worth our while. And we were using our Diamondback Explorers with 45 plus jump ranges and like 30 cargo space or something like that. And we get to 50% within the hour and a half that we played and streamed. And we went to Bast and we went to, I forget the other place, but there are 2 that are closer to each other. The other one was like 400,000 light seconds from the sun, so we wrote that off right away. Not good for a stream to be sitting there for 400,000 light seconds doing nothing. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. But anyways, I just checked it before I got on tonight. I didn't want to do it again because we just did it Sunday, but they raised the tiers again, so it's only halfway done. So absolutely get there with a high jump ship, sign up, get the whatever the stuff is from those 2 closer places, and just do the loops for 90 minutes. We get in the top 50. I don't know If we're still in the top 50. Whoops. Because I'd have to log on to the PC to see that. But yeah, I would definitely try it. Apparently there's decals, you know, if you, you know, depending what tier you get in, but quite honestly, I mean, those are cool, but the money is actually pretty good, especially if you're a new player and you have a hauler that can jump pretty far. You could probably make $1 million or $2 million in 20 minutes just by making a couple of deliveries. I haven't vetted that, but I'm, you know, just take a look at it, because with a good jump range, you know, you're probably looking at 3 jumps. Like we took our fuel scoops out. Thank you, Jedi. We took our fuel scoops out because we didn't have to fuel scoop with our Diamondbacks. All right, so where we're going? We're gonna go back home. Where's home? Where is home base? Uh-oh, I'm lost. I'm totally lost. Ah, I think it's gonna be. Yeah, we want to go near Felicity, our engineer. Do I have Felicity over here? Yep, there she is. The Farseer. Okay. Should be about... Alright, let's get one thing straight. Thank you. 7 jumps. Alright, yeah, that's how long it took us to get here. We'll jump back. So I would definitely say if anybody hasn't done the rare goods trade and you got an hour or two, do it. Just get a small ship with big jump range. You don't have to take an Anaconda. Mace never got more than, you know, 15. He never got more than 32 total tons. Running. Look, I picked up 15 tons of the Bass snake oil or whatever it is, and I shut the game off, booted it up. Like 12 hours later, and there was no more inventory. The inventory does not respawn for you. So once you pick it up, you know, you can't just hang around, board, flip, and get more. At least, not that I've heard. So, no reason to have a big ship. You want jump range so you can do as few hops as possible and just make the rounds a few times, and it worked out pretty good. Just even fast forward to our last live stream, you'll see where we ended up. But I thought it went good for the time we put in. I'm doing good, thanks to Gasly. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you, Gasly. Except that for the fact that I can't talk. I'm doing great. Type 6 is good. Yeah, perfect. 47 light range on your Type 6. Yeah, that's going to be great. That'll be very good. And again, I think 15 and 18 are the 2 pickups. So if you had anything over 32, you'd be great. Yeah, that's a good point, Commander Thud Pucker, because yeah, I think I started with 24 million and I ended with 30 million or something like that. I wasn't really watching the money because that wasn't my reason for doing it. But yeah, that actually is a good, just making the deliveries. They're paying very well for it. So any new players in the game, you want to check that CG out. CGs are one of the best ways for new players to make cash most of the time, maybe 50% of the time. Sometimes they're just way too hard to be even worth your while. But this one is definitely something to check out. I definitely say that. And the fact that, hey, if you participate and you get, I think 75 or better, you'll get a free decal. You can't argue with that, right? In-game goodies are always good. You know, I'm such a big fan of the fact that Frontier, look at me, I'm like totally off center on the TV. I must have moved. All right, let's move over. All right, that's better. So, in any case, you know, I've always been impressed that the sunglasses were free in the game for the avatars, because that I would have bought those. That was something I would have bought immediately. But I wonder if my guy's wearing them tonight. All right, let's see. Nah, I gotta go get him. He is missing the old sunglasses, but we'll rectify that. All right, I gotta get away from this planet. This isn't working. Okay. All right. How's the heat doing? Oh, not too bad. Don't have to line up to the last second here. Alright, so what do we got here? I should be using EDDI. I was using it, but now I kind of forget to run it when I'm running. But if you're on the PC, please go to the Elite Dangerous Codex, get a copy of EDDI, and report what you find or interface to EDDI with one of the apps, and report your findings to the third-party sites so they can help all of us. When we go to eddb.io, the information is up to date. So my biggest problem is I forget to run it. I was running it religiously when I first started doing it, but over time I forgot. And part of the problem is they come out with updates and whatnot, and it's like I think it was the ED database connector that every time I updated it, it wanted me to put the it wouldn't cache my key, right? My API key. It wanted me to retype it in. And that is like this really long. It's like, no, you got to cache that. Look, don't upgrade if you're gonna delete that, because I ain't gonna get it. I mean, it's not easy to get. You have to go to the site. You have to log in. You have to go into the browser of the site, get that, and then copy it. And then look, you got to cache the keys, or tell me we're gonna erase your key, and you're gonna have to spend 10 minutes going to look it up, and then I just won't do an update. But I think that was one of the problems. But there are so many tools like Dr. Kai's tool and all those tools utilities that you can run on the PC. Just my hat's off to everybody involved in creating and maintaining all those tools, especially the ones I use, Coriolis.edcd.io and eddb.io. I use those all the time. And Nara.cz. Just hats off to all of you guys who do that. We, as the community, appreciate it. And with that, let's see. Yeah, there is. Typically there's only like 15 or 18 in stock. So, and like I said, I turned the game off, came back hours later, and there was still no stock left because I had all the stock in my cargo hold. So let's see here. Yep. Oh, I see. Yep. So yeah, you can't. These tools, produced by the community, they're never going to be 100% perfect. So, buyer beware. Buyer beware. Yep. So with that said, I also want to put a plug in. I back these guys on Patreon, the Sagittarius Eye, monthly PDF magazine or website magazine. These guys put a lot of effort into that magazine, so if you haven't read it, please check it out. It's Sagittarius's Eye. It's a monthly magazine, and these guys really put their heart and soul into it. And I think I was the first or second Patreon backer, and I believe in what they're doing. They just do a great job. And someday, if I had time, I would submit some ads to run in there, but that's the one thing I wish I could have was more time. But those guys are phenomenal. If you've never read Sagittarius's Eye, just Google it. Like I said, it's a monthly magazine, and they do phenomenal work. It's getting a little hot in here. So for everybody who's in the chat, what are you going to do this week? What are you going to play this week? Elite Dangerous? Something else? I'm really big into VR, the whole Facebook VR. The Oculus Go came out this week. What are you guys doing? Anybody doing any VR? I get to play. One of the things I talk about over at thegamer.com, besides the fact that I need you guys to subscribe to my other channel so I can rename it, is Rec Room. Have any of you guys tried Rec Room? If you have VR, you got to try Rec Room. Me and my friend Z, or Zeusadamus, we played, after he got his work in, we played some paintball in Rec Room. It was a blast. We were in a party. We were doing, our own voice chat, so we couldn't hear what people were saying. And I know there's a lot of younger folks playing it, which is great. But we had a blast. Now, it's not, I don't know. You got to try it. If you have VR, you got to try Rec Room, and let me know what you think. But I had an absolute blast. And I'm a lifetime programmer. I've been programming since the VIC-20, and I was like 10, 11 years old. And the programming for this game via their circuits is pretty awesome and pretty simple. And I posted that video at thegamersshow.com as well, because I was just so impressed how they made programming for this game so easy. It's literally you putting blocks together. So, in any case, talked about that, and talked about the fun I had in VR Gauntlet, which is free with the Ready Player One Oasis. Just a fun game. Again, that one's not multiplayer, but there are others that are. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to land at a station nearby. Actually, I don't think I'm going to go to the planetary base. But I want to check out, see where I am with the engineering. Because I know Commander Macebite was a little disappointed that I had nothing. Now, one thing I did do during the week, just here and there, is I did some wake scanning. Because I had nothing. I had no wake anythings. Commander Macebite was saying, hey, you need to select ships and scan them. I'm like, why? Well, now I know. Now I know why. Alright, let's get the sys map out here. Garay. Let's go to Garay Terminal. Oh, slow down. Alright, we're coming in. We're coming in. Let's see what I'm missing. Oh, Box VR. I've been looking at that. Smash is a little bit like that. But I want to get Box VR because I need to work out. But I've heard great things about that. I want to get a VR game I can do on the treadmill when I'm just walking, not when I'm running, because the headset would be bumping. Now that I'm getting ready for this 5-mile race, I haven't even been playing. I just put my audio book on. I put the TV on, and I just run because it's a workout. I'm trying to get to 5 miles. I'm at 3.3 right now, so I got 20 days. No, 18 days to go. So, not that I used to do 6 miles all the time a few years ago, but kind of slacked off. Now I'm paying the price. All right, let's get the auto docking going. Come on, baby. They're in place in every sector, buddy. In any case, yeah, I gotta try that. Box VR. Very, very good recommendation, Ghastly. Thud. Oh, for Distant Worlds too. Got it, Thud. That's good. Yeah, I've never been able to play enough to actually affect the background sim. I mean, it sees what I do, and it kind of just shrugs me off. This is irrelevant. But oh, look at this. Is that a beluga? Is that not a beluga? Is that an orca or a dolphin? Kind of looks like a dolphin. That's what I'm going to go with. All right, bring me in, Victor. Bring me in. Yeah, I thought about signing up for Distant Worlds 2, but what's the time requirement? Like, how often do you have to like I have a hard time committing to doing. You know, do you guys meet up every weekend? I mean, I didn't even look into it. I'm like, I probably wouldn't be able to do that. But I'd love to hear it. Is it something that everybody has to be at the same place at the same time? Or do you have to just be at a certain place by a certain date? Do you know, Thud? Let me know. And down we are. Alright, so let's see how I'm doing. I did some wake scanning. View blueprint. Alright. So it looks like I need the chemicals. I got enough echoes. Don't have much phosphorus. Chemical processors. Manganese. The eccentric I'm a little low on too. So it's now down to the chemicals. So that's what I got to work on next. The chemicals. I could probably trade some of these atypical disrupted wake echoes for other things, but I'm sure the exchange rate is horrible. So looks like I need all that mining I didn't really get me arsenic and manganese and phosphorus. I wonder if I have anything that's worth trading. And I don't think, if we look here, I don't think that I have a now there's no material traders here. So let's go back over here and let's look at the old inventory, see what I have here. Arsenic's still very low. Carbon's low. Iron's not bad. Manganese. Nickel's not bad. Yeah, still pretty weak on the whole materials here on the salt character. So I got more work to do. I need to get this puppy. Let's go back here. I mean, the goal is to get her to 45 light years. That's all I got to do. I'm a little heavy with the wake scanner, but besides that, I need minerals. It's really what I need. So let's go back to the chat and see what else is going on. Thought says Distant Worlds 2 won't be starting till after 3.4. That's good because that's when a lot of the exploration stuff like the codex comes in. So that's awesome. We will have waypoints every few days for meetups. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Maybe that's something we could do with our alts after we get to Colonia. We can come back and do that. Oh, and Ghastly's saying about the BGS, and I did read this, so I can confirm this. It's how often you turn in, not how much you turn in. So if you turn in, you know, $1 million worth of bounties versus, you know, turning in 10, 100,000 bounties, that affects the background simulation more. They're aiming for about 1,000 light years a day. Okay. That's doable. All right, I'm going to have to check that out. Well, gentlemen, because it's just me and you guys can't join me on the Xbox tonight, I think I'm going to call it a night. It's a little early, but I want to thank you all for joining me. Thudpucker, Ghastly Gamer, let me scroll up here, get the Chozo, of course, Rednecks. I don't want to miss anybody here. Let me keep going, keep going, keep going. Jedi Knight, of course. Thank you for the friend invite. I'll friend you back here as soon as I get off. Ocelot, my old friend. I know I'm gonna forget somebody. Lucky. Oh, Lucky! I didn't even see you show up. How you doing, Lucky? I totally missed it. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. And really, to everybody, I know there's some people who were on early that I'm not going to get to, but thank you all very much. I want to thank Dakota Shea for the intro music, which he donated to the channel. So I like to give him props every time. No word on if that's for sale anywhere, but if Dakota lets us know, we'll let you know. And thank everybody who subscribes, leave comments on the channel. If you have a heart and you want to help me get to 100 subscribers on my other channel, youtube.com/user/Greylock3491. And I subscribe back to everybody who subscribes, so I just got to get to 100 so I can rename the channel from that long hashtag. And I'm mostly doing VR stuff over there. But with that, hopefully we'll have Maceplate back next Wednesday so we can continue Two Guys in Space. And I look forward to playing with, if Ocelot's available and Henry's available and anybody else on the PC is available, to join myself, Maceplate, Spiral, and Zephyriah on Sunday night on the PC. We'd love to have you. We're doing Discord now, so all I have to do is set you up as to have access to the voice channel, which is really easy. The link to join our Discord for the Sunday night PC games is at thegamersshow.com. Thegamersshow.com. There's a link right there for the Discord. So if you're Henry or Ocelot or anybody wants to join us. That's how you join the Discord. And then let me know you're coming, and I'll get you permissions. Again, we are a non-explicit live stream, so no F-bombs or anything like that. I want my grandkids who are not teenagers to be able to watch the live stream, when they want and not have to cringe or turn off the sound. So with that, I'm going to thank you all again. I hope everybody has a great week. We're having great weather up here in the Northeast. I hope everybody is also having great weather. And until next time, my friends, peace.